What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a Redstone tutorial today. It's going to be somewhat different than my per usual videos. What I've got today, I'm going to start off briefly with a redstone contraption using redstone lamps and just a simple bit of redstone knowledge, and then I'm going to move over to my test world and demonstrate how it can be used in different ways. Okay, so what I'm going to be creating is ultimately, disco lights using redstone lamps. Okay, so here you see we have a 1x3 long, 3 pieces of wool in a row by one, and all you need to do is create a tower of redstone lamps, the size you like. This can go on forever up until the world height. And then all you do to create this contraption is place any block of your choice, 2 behind in any direction the redstone lamp, and then put a torch on it, and you see that will power the bottom one. And if you place a block on top of the torch, you can see it powers the one above. This is because power is going into the block, transferring into that redstone lamp. And then all you do is repeat this process like so, and that's pretty much all of the lights powered on. Okay, so you can see all that's happening here is the torch below the block in the middle is powering, so the torches are powering the block that it's behind, and then you've got the middle block which is being powered by the torch below travelling into there. Now this just uses a simple method with redstone. Now when you place, I don't think it works above there, no, okay, so, pardon me there, all you need to do is on the outside blocks, on the third one, place redstone on top of each of one of them, and you'll see what will happen is it will trigger a block update, I believe, and it basically burns out the torches, and then the torches will come back on if I have a look in the front here. So there you go, all the lights come on as the torches are burning out, and it powers out. So this creates somewhat of a disco effect. Now this is the best that I could transition it. I'm going to, I haven't got enough time unfortunately to talk about what I wanted to in terms of how this could be used in builds, etc, etc. But this is the basic philosophy behind it. Lights going in and out, and maybe I could mess around a bit more using repeaters if possible. For the timing to try and get them accurate instead of going out and coming back on at random. But what I'm going to do is I'll switch over to my test world, and I'll show you how I've used this in what I've done or managed to create in different things with using this burnout method. So I'll see you in just a minute, and welcome back. So here we are in my test world. There's bits and bobs here are laid out. Not much of this actually works, in consideration that I'm trying to invent redstone contraptions and just figure out how to do them for myself rather than watching videos. So there's a few ideas here and there plotted about, but this section is the main one that we need to focus on for this video. So this is what you've just seen, except for in this one it's a little bit taller and I've used dirt, and possibly I could have powered, if I move everything one down, I could have had a block below, but that's just how I built this. So you can see it burns out and stuff. I mean, the thing you have to notice, the thing that I noticed is when you've got like many of these going on, is it creates somewhat a bit of lag due to the burnout and the redstone updates when I was playing. But apart from that, it seemed okay-ish, so to speak. So I don't have any dirt, there we go. Okay, so this is pretty much, I believe that's vertical. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, and this is horizontal going along. Basically it's the same method, torch 2 blocks behind with redstone. This time you have to place it in a line on top of, and then all you do is place blocks on top of the torches, and it creates a disco effect. Now this one works a little bit better in consideration that for some reason there's always 2, I haven't created this in a straight line, so I don't know how far it goes along, but there's always 2 torches that are continuously burning out. So, I mean, as you can hear, they're pretty loud, at least in the earphones. So if we go ahead and cancel that, and close it off. So that's the contraption and how it works and how to set it up vertically, horizontal of course. And then I'll move on to something I was messing around with yesterday. If we update these blocks, and then I didn't place redstone on the back, did I? Okay, so we'll just do the top ones for now. It's a little bit tricky to fudge around with. So there you go. You can see you've always got the 2, and it works better going like horizontal for some reason. I can't figure out the reason why torches are not burning out continuously, and yet they are when they're in a vertical thing. So, I mean, but as you can see, it works somewhat better, and it creates. I tried to create a bit of a disco room here using the lights, but it didn't properly work out. And by the way, this is being designed in Minecraft 1.5. I must add, it is the pre-release of Minecraft 1.5. For those of you who are wondering, I haven't got any, and that one's powered out. Let me just fix that here. Redstone touch, and there we go. That's the first time I've seen that happen. So this is the pre-release. I haven't got any special access to Minecraft 1.5. Not that there's any reason why I would have, but just to ease your minds at rest. So this is I tried to create it in a diagonal pattern. Oh, as you can see, there's a bit of lag. I tried to create it in a diagonal pattern to the best of my ability, but you can see there's a problem with the bottom one not burning out, and also the one on the right, as you can see, staying on considerably longer than the other 2. So, I mean, the only real redstone that you need for this is a torch and possibly some redstone dust and a block to put the torch on, like I said. Basically, because all you're doing is block updating, and then it creates a burnout which will power the lamp on and off. That's okay. Apologies there, the world lagged out tremendously. I think I'm probably going to have to turn some of this redstone off so it doesn't burn out for too long. But what I was trying out was pretty much diagonal patterns and just different ways to try and get the method to work. But I haven't been able to come out with anything significant thus far. I mean, I've pretty much just been messing around and playing on different things here and there, so I haven't had really that much time to try and test this out and see what you can fully do with it. But I mean, if you could share the video, possibly like it, just so it gives more people a chance to see. You know, redstone contraptions is always something that people are looking for, and ways to implement them into the world. So maybe if you try this method in a design that you want, I don't know, if you want to pull it in your nether tunnel, for example, or in your house, or so on and so forth. That tower method is actually something that I used in my nether base, my Let's Play world. That I'm still to show how I fully completed, but we'll get to that eventually when I release the episode. But apart from that, guys, that's been pretty much it. I hope I explained it in a good enough detail, so to speak. I mean, I haven't really got that much time to record today. That's why I'm recording this video as opposed to a Let's Play video, because it's somewhat shorter. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching as always, and if you could show your support, that would be great. So I'll see you next time.